Petrol landing cost hits 1,000 naira per liter on FX crisis. Can you imagine? So if petrol landing cost is hitting 1,000 naira per liter, so before it gets to the station where consumers will buy, it will go to 1,500. Can you imagine? Because when you put out the distribution, the offloading, the distribution process, and the trucking from depot straight to filling stations, you look at the cost of all the labor and activities involved, you will see that maybe the dispensing cost will go to 1,500. So what are they trying to do? Are they trying to justify the fact that they're still paying subsidy for us to, because if the landing cost is at 1,000 and we're still buying at 660 naira or 680 naira per liter, then who pays for the deficit of 320 naira? Now we talk of the profit that will be on top, that will take it almost to 500 naira. Who is paying for that? So it means that the government is still paying part of that money as subsidy for Nigerians to have it at a lower cost at the pump price. Can you imagine? I don't believe that is tenable. Let's go. The landing cost of imported petrol has surpassed 1,000 naira per liter as the country's foreign exchange crisis deepened, according to the findings by Business Day. So at the black market rate of 1,500 naira per liter, per dollar, okay, findings showed the landing cost of petrol, which includes the product international price, shipping, insurance, and other charges, increased to 1,009 naira per liter from 720 naira per liter in October 2023. So the rising landing cost of petrol is as a result of the rising FX crisis. There are interventions in the market through subsidies, as most Nigerians cannot afford to market price for petrol, a senior executive in the downstream sector said. So after trading on Monday, the naira lost 4.19% of its value as $1 was quoted at 1,534 naira per dollar. Okay, as against 1,469.97 quoted on Friday at the Nigerian Autonomous Foreign Exchange market data from FMDQ showed. So the naira also depreciated by 1.33% at the parallel market known as the black market. So the dollar traded at 1,505 on Monday compared with 1,485 on Friday. So the truth is that subsidy has been reduced. Bismarck Rwanda, chief executive officer of the financial derivatives company, said if the subsidy has been removed, then the price of PMS as you see it today will be much higher than what it is. So Aisha Mohammed, an energy analyst at the Lagos-based Center for Development Studies, said the commodity was being partially subsidized by the government for political, social, and economic reasons. So all of us who were saying that they should remove the subsidy, we can see that they have partially removed it now, but look at the consequences. Economically, it will sound good, but socially and politically, it is very costly, Mohammed said. Further findings showed the landing cost of 1,009 naira does not include Nigerian Port Authority charges, vessel charges, the Nigerian Maritime Administration and Safety Agency charges, and other distribution costs. You see? So some of these are charged in dollars, and some experts are calling for a review to reduce petrol costs. We must resist the dollarization of the Nigerian economy. There are some fee collections in dollars that are also pushing up the landing cost of petrol, the source said. Efforts to get Olufemi Shonaye, the chief corporate communications officer at the Nigerian National Petroleum Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited, to confirm if the federal government has reverted to petrol subsidy proved abortive. Before Tinubu's declaration, the pump price of petrol was below 190 naira per liter. It jumped to over 500 naira per liter after the president's statement and moved up again to over 700 naira per liter a few weeks later. So whether to continue subsidizing fuel has been part of the public debate since the early 1980s, as public spending on the sector continues to rise even while oil production falls due to chronic underinvestment in infrastructure and widespread smuggling. state-owned NNPC became the sole importer of petrol again in Nigeria since October, after marketers downed tools as high oil prices and naira depreciation pushed up the landing cost of the product. So the government had promised to reinvest gains of the subsidy removal into critical areas of the economy, but with 80% more cash than they got before, nothing has changed, particularly at the state level. So experts said persuading Nigerians to tolerate yet another hike in petrol price is a difficult sell, given the absence of transparency over the allocation of the surplus funds realized from the elimination of subsidies. Sources familiar with the situation said some state governors have been converting their naira cash to dollars, adding pressure on the value of the currency rather than using the extra money to improve infrastructure and human capital in their states. This one bad oh. This one bad oh. One day now, Tinubu will come out and say subsidies will move. In fact, subsidy is obviously going to come back again 100%. That is the only way the price can come down. And somebody is asking here in the comment section, how about the already working refineries? Is those ones not producing fuel? Are they refining granite? How come cost of landing? Why you have told Nigerians that 3 refineries is already working? Okay, so the truth of the matter is that no refinery in Nigeria is working. And somebody is saying this is just the beginning. Good news up APC. Not be joke. Oh. When you govern by lies and deceit, this is what you have as a result: retrogression and failures. Sorry to you, Nigeria. Your children have mortgaged all. Emilokon, it is my turn now. Abi, now their turn. This is bad. I have said this several times before the removal of fuel subsidy, that if fuel subsidy was removed, there would be more money for the state governors to waste. Nigeria don't know what they are doing, leading by 419. That is it. Oh. This is real leading by 419. Okay? Not true. There are deliberate plots by some unpatriotic Nigerians or clique to mess the system. The inherited bogus structures are not governable, and the fake 1999 constitution document referred to as constitution has failed to uphold unity and faith, peace and progress of the Nigerian federating unit. That is it. Nah, man. Who else could be these unpatriotic fellows you are referring to, if not for Tinubu and his gangs that joined hands together to bring APC on board? We will see more torment. Not be lie, yo. I believe you, bro. Not be lie, yo. This one is a very bad situation that they're bringing to Nigerians. And it's not a very good one. Okay? It's not a very good one at all. So now that the petrol landing cost has gone up, I don't know whether Tinubu is going to bring back the subsidy full time. I don't know what Tinubu will do to bring back the price of things downwards. Quite an unfortunate situation. Thank you for listening, and let's have a comment.